Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing at AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live. It's Monday, so you know I got the Queen, Ash's Corner, First Lady of the Mighty, LDBC in the building. How you doing today, Ash?
What's good? What is good? Tired as hell, but I'm up in this joint today. What's good with everybody? Appreciate everybody for coming through. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I'm chilling though.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, me and Ash were just talking about something very important. Before we get to this boxing talk, we were talking about something very important I think people need to hear. And I was telling her how when I turned about my early 20s, I had a bald spot on top of my head. So, even though I still got my lining can still get crispy if I wanted to. But I got some weird shit going on top of my head. So I said, fuck it. I went bald. Now, Ashley, what were you saying about that?
I said that is real important that you let that go. You know what I'm saying? Because us women, we look at men that don't want to shave their whole head bald and they're going bald as men that don't love themselves for who they are. If you don't like yourself for who you are, but you want us to love you for who you are, it's weird. It look weird to us. Being that y'all are men, y'all can wear your hair bald. It's 100% okay. Okay? It's 100% okay. A lot of people don't like wearing their hair. I understand that some people got big heads. Some people got funny shaped heads. That's why you want to keep long hair or a certain amount of hair on your head. That's cool. But a lot of people that's going bald, you rocking a one anyway. You know what I'm saying? We could tell out how your head is shaped. You might as well just bald that joint. But men that try to cover it up and like try to, because I was saying to him, I'm glad you ain't try to spray it like the new guys do. They just spray, since he still have his hairline. You know how when men still had a hairline nowadays, they got that black spray and they'll put it right here and like
make it extra crispy. Yeah,
they just spray that bald spot in the back of his head. You keep that one going. So I'm glad 78 said I love me for me. I want everybody to know.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let it go. Even though I'm young, in my 20s, it's time to let it go. I'm not going to be one of them dudes. Because I used to clown dudes walking around with the George Jefferson. And I'm like, bro, if you're not an old man with a suit on, you can't get away with the George Jefferson look. Like, you shouldn't be a dude with Jordans on and T-shirt and shit. You got the George Jefferson. Bro, cut that shit off your head, bro. Cut you a low bald fade or just a bald haircut. But like you say, some dudes got funny shaped heads or whatever the case may be. So, you got to work something out. You know what I'm saying? You got to work some shit out. But ain't no goddamn way I'm finna be walking around here embarrassing myself. My shit look crispy in the front. And then if I bend down the top of my shoe, people like, God damn. The fuck up a new head? The fuck the top of this nigga head? Yeah. Let me scroll up, see what we got in the building thus far. And Walt Willis, what's happening with it, homie? Oak Cliff Sensei in the building. Coach 67 Sports TV, what it do? Jeff, the producer, Brother Malik up in here. Miami Snoopy 305. Southpaw Boxing 77 in the building. Southpaw, check the Patreon, homie. Young World in the building. Godson 777. Terrell Grace. Terrell Colwell. Stephen L. the Mizak is in the building. King Mac the God. Lovely Brown Sugar Tay is in the building. Kodo J-Bo, Frank from the Land. Donnell Miller, the homie Cadillac Red is in here. Black Swan. Black Attack, D Fresh 94, Mansa Musa. Dinkin Dollars. Carolina Slim. I like that name, Carolina Slim. That's a gangster's name, you know what I'm saying? Carolina Slim. Let me see here. Big T, Ashanti L, Dane Watson. Let me see here. Just Do Boxing, what it do, fam? G Code Wody in the building. My brother, Mahari Nation, Young Abel in the building. Jay Grant Jr. The Brothers UK, 88 Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? K Mac. Salute to everybody that's in here. I can't read anybody. Salute to all of y'all, though. Coach Amber, what's happening, Coach Amber? Do Coach Amber got a wrench on my page, y'all? Let me know if Coach Amber got a wrench on my page. If you don't got a wrench on my page, Coach Amber, after the show, I'm go in here and make sure you wrenched up. Good to see you over here, Coach Amber. Let me see here. We got Brown Boxing. Salute everybody up in here. Much love. All right, y'all. So, what's up, my brother Joe Townsend, always coming through representing the Young Money and the Magic, you dig? Yeah, we up in there. Make sure y'all go subscribe, onlyfans.com/money and magic XXX, you dig? Get it crack-a-lacking. Yeah, let's talk that good boxing talk this morning. I'm in a kind of a good mood. My weekend was pretty smooth and shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't watch no boxing this weekend. I did watch the UFC fight. I watched that, and I watched some movie. I watched Creed 3 for the first time. It was just a good weekend. Spent some time with the family and all that good stuff. How was your weekend, Ash?
It was all right. How was the movie? How was Creed 3, in your opinion?
It was actually pretty good to me.
Okay.
It was pretty good to me. It actually, I liked the angle that was going. If I had only one critique of the movie, I wish they would have did more of a background story on the Leon character. That Adonis had an issue with a dude named Leon. I wish they would have did more of a background story on that situation, so that it would all make sense. But I like the ending of the movie. I like the whole movie, especially the ending. That I don't want to say too much in case people didn't see it. Y'all check it out. But I'll talk about it next week though. With Stormy.
Who did B-side Buddy play in the movie?
B-side Buddy.
Who did Bud play? Who did Bud play in the movie?
Oh, he played a sparring partner. He was like some type of fuck nigga or some shit.
Yeah. Okay, bet.
Yeah.
I heard Carissa Shields is in a movie coming up. Shout out to Just Do Boxing. He played the clip of that on the end of one of his lives, bro. That shit looked fire. And she was on that joint talking trash. She went to the wedding and flipped over the table. Was like, I bet you fight me now. I was like, oh my God, Carissa. They had Carissa in there acting gangster as hell, trying to look for a fight in a dress out this bitch. I was like, go ahead. Shit.
Oh wait, I gotta see that.
That shit looked fire. It looked fire. Yo, Just Do. What's the name of the movie that Carissa Shields is in? Can you drop that in the chat? Because I need to put that in my little mental Rolodex for real. Because I need to catch that shit. That shit look fire. Like, well, the only movie that I watched today is something that I've been wanting to watch again for years, and it's Black Dynamite. You seen Black Dynamite before?
Everybody been trying to get me to watch it, and I still haven't watched it yet. I got
you
to
know
watch
which Black Dynamite I'm talking about with Michael J. White? I think his name's White. Yes.
Yeah. You know what? I was out of town when that movie came out. Matter of fact, I think I was in New York when that movie came out.
Oh my God.
I was out of town, and I remember I watched Black Dynamite while you were out there. Black Dynamite. I'm like, bro, okay, it's a black exploitation movie. I like black exploitation movies. I watch it when I get to the crib, but I never watched it. And then everybody keeps up, man, you got to watch. You ain't watched Black Dynamite yet? So I know when I watch it's going to be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting until I get the right weed in my system.
It's been
right now.
Right, it's been years.
Blue Dream.
Blue Dream is that good shit. That's that good shit right there. Blue Dream is that good shit.
Blue Dream is just. I mean, I like it because it's smooth. It's smooth, and I get it for the low. Back when I used to sell weed, allegedly, I used to get Blue Dreams for like fucking $1,000 for a pound of that shit, and then I flipped it to other niggas for like $4,000 and shit.
Damn.
Yeah, Blue Dream is the shit. So I always had Blue Dream on deck. That's like the easiest weed to get for me, and it bud up real nicely when you harvested it and shit.
Man,
it bud up real nicely. You get you a good harvest out of that shit.
I like, what is it called? I like Trainwreck a lot, man. I don't know if you ever had that, but that shit is.
Yeah, I had Trainwreck before. Trainwreck, it's too strong for me though.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I got.
That's why I like it. That's why I like it. Yeah, and that and blue cheese, man, those are like some of my favorites. Two what?
Blue cheese. Yeah, I had blue. Why is my
Yeah, blue
Wi-Fi
cheese.
acting up? This is ridiculous.
I don't know.
What the
It's
fuck?
like
Okay, it's coming
sometimes
back
you was
now. It's
going
starting
in
to
and
come back.
out, but yeah, you good. You good now. You see, they saying in the
All right,
chat,
it's
Black
good now. Yeah,
Dynamite is a good movie, yo.
mm-hmm.
Y'all
Yeah,
gotta
but
tell 78 about Black Dynamite, man.
no, don't tell me. I'm finna watch that shit today. I'm gonna watch it, and then next Monday we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, but the train wreck, I could take like 2 or 3 puffs and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Have me a drink, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But if I smoke more than that, I'm gonna be fucked all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. I don't like
Yes.
taking trips to Mars and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That shit get right to the point. That's why I like it. You know, don't mess around. Don't play with it.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go. What's up, Story B man? What it do, fam? All right, what's up, Mike Biggs Boxing? I see you in the building. Y'all smash the like button. We should have 200 likes in the building. Can we get 200 likes up in here, y'all? All right, let's go and get to the smoke. Let's first talk about, before we get to Shakur Stevenson and the Errol Spence saga, let's get to Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner did an interview with Gilly the Kid and them. I think this All the Smoke, right? All the Smoke podcast, I think it's called. Gilly the Kid and Wallow.
Yeah. $1 million worth of game.
Oh, $1 million worth of game. I'm so sorry. I apologize. $1 million worth of game. Okay, so he was on that show, and I think it's an older interview, maybe a few weeks old, because I didn't hear him talk about. Signing with Don King. He was still talking about like he was with Black Prime. So maybe I didn't listen to the whole interview enough or whatever. But I think it was an older interview. But AB was talking about how he has he got so many lawsuits and different situations going on. This is what I didn't like about it. AB kind of snitched on Al Heyman. He kind of snitched on him, and you can get that man in trouble. I didn't like that from AB at all. I'm rooting for Adrien Broner to be successful and to win, but he kind of snitched on Al Heyman when it come to Al Heyman was trying to help you, bro. Now I know that for a fact. I know that from motherfuckers who've been around. I know for a fact that Al Heyman has paid for Adrien Broner's a lot of legal troubles he's been in. He didn't try to sweep shit under the rug for him and other stuff. But since AB didn't put it out there, now I'm gonna talk about it. AB say he was getting a certain amount of money for tax purposes, right? To report to the IRS, and then he was getting other money on the back end. Now that's always happened, but bro, you saying that kind of shit can get everybody fucked up. You can't say shit like that, dude. Like, you can't say shit like that publicly. That's why a lot of motherfuckers don't like doing business with niggas, because niggas talk too much. Niggas always trying to show off. Bro, the ramifications of what you're saying can get a motherfucker all the way fucked up. You can't say shit like that. If somebody looking out for you on the back end and sliding you some money under the table, shut the fuck up about it, bro. Like, don't say that. But then he says that with all his legal issues and lawsuits he had going on, that Al Heyman was giving him like $2,500 a day in his bank account, $1,500 a day, $1,000 a day, and he's out. And Adrien Broner feel like, oh, I need all my money. But you admit you was an alcoholic to the point where you was fucking up and you was getting in trouble, and you know that once if he give you a large sum of money, if he give you $3-4 million in your bank account, you know that the IRS, not the IRS, but the people who garnishing your wages are going to just take your money, right? You know that. So every time they gave you some money, you had to take it out immediately and spend that. So why the fuck are you snitching on it? It sounds like motherfuckers was doing good by you. Motherfuckers looking out for you. I don't understand what the fuck. Did you hear what AB was saying?
Nah, but all of that is a shock to me, and he should know that lying about and fucking around with taxes and shit, you get audited and all that other shit. It's a lot that can happen with Al because he's been a millionaire for years and he has his hand in dealings with a lot of different people, and he's African American. They like sticking the boot to, you know, older African American men that with a lot of money. They like sticking the boot to them. You know what I'm saying? And this is free. Like this is tax evasion. Like that's something that, you know, they can look into all of his, because you know he got a lot, his hand, like Al Hammond got his hand in so much shit. Like somebody could just fuck with him. The IRS could just fuck with him over some AB type shit. And I'm more than sure he got his shit straight because he's been doing this for years. But over Adrien Broner, man, and hell yeah, like of course he cared, regardless of how much he paid for his legal services. He cared about rationing off your funds, man. He a grown ass man with his own business and shit. How he gonna keep picking up the phone for and rationing your fucking phone funds off? Anybody else would have been like, nah, bro. Like that's what accountants and everybody look. That's what baby mothers, accountants, your mother and your sister is for. Okay, tell them to ration off your funds. I'm gonna give you your whole fucking check and let me go about my business. I got a vacation to attend. Like ain't nobody. He did a lot. He went above and beyond just by rationing off Adrien Broner's money in the first place.
Right.
All of that shit is super stupid. And for him to be he Adrien Broner, yo, for all the stuff that he get away with, for the stuff that he says, and he want people to still respect him, take a blind eye to, yo, he be crying like a motherfucker, man. He be crying like shit. He cry more than a little bit when he don't get his way.
Yeah.
I remember when he was in the hall, he was crying about Floyd not calling him every day. You think I would go 2 weeks without answering the phone for Bunny? Bruh, that's Robert Easter Jr. and you. Floyd Mayweather got a lot of people. Floyd Mayweather got a lot of people to answer the phone for out this motherfucker. Shit. Exactly, yo. He got a lot of people to answer the phone for. So what? You a grown ass man, bro. You had an album. You went fucking. You had an album with Soulja Boys. You went on tour. You did all of this shit. You making little sex videos. You doing all this shit, bro. You a grown man out this bitch. You got kids. You got baby mamas. You got $1 million in your bank account. You all of that and then some. Anybody can get it. You the can man. AB. Always balling. About billions. Athletic bastard. And your ass is worried about Floyd Mayweather calling your ass every week. This shit trash, bro. He be crying like a motherfucker.
Athletic bastard. Oh, shit.
He be tripping, yo. He be tripping too hard for me, man. He be tripping.
That's crazy. Salute to my brother BFTB Boxing in the building. What's happening with the BF? Salute to everybody that's up in here. Yo, so, all right, y'all hit the like button, y'all. We need 300 likes in the building. 300 thumbs up. Can we get that, ASAP Rocky? All right, so my thing with AB is this. I'm rooting for him. I want him to win. I'm glad he recognizes. What's up, Queen 71? I'm glad he recognizes that he had a problem that was affecting his life in a negative way, and he's trying to fix that situation. But, bro, if you know you was fucked up, and you out here getting in trouble, legal trouble, all the time, and then you got a guy like Al Hammond trying to help you and shit, covering this shit up for you, trying to protect your money, and you come out and betray him, bro, Al probably ain't finna fuck with you no more, because that's how I am. Like, bro, I'm the type I love hard. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Can't nobody talk bad about you. Can't nobody convince me not to fuck with you. I don't give a fuck if whatever the fuck. I fucks with you. Once I commit to fucking with you, then I fuck with you. Period. So if you turn around and I know who I am and I'm loyal and you fuck me over, then I'm not doing shit else for you. And like that's how I am. I'm petty like that. Like it's that's my sweetest revenge. Because I know it's gonna all come crumbling down for you. So when you come asking me for some shit a year from now, you had your punk ass, dirty ass sister call me. Yeah, I just want to let you know. I know you probably don't care, but yeah, I don't give a fuck. You right about that. I give zero fucks. You know what I'm saying? Let the welfare feed them. You dig? You know what I mean? Zachariah Hills in the super chat. What's happening with the fam in the super chat? Showing love, much appreciation, homie. He said 78. You're dead on with AB. Hashtag he needs help, bro. Yeah, he do. But I'm glad he's learning, but he talking too much. You don't talk about the people that's helping you, bro. and try to make it on them. You know what I'm saying? It was too much stuff. Al Heyman, I know for a fact Al Heyman has done for his fighters. Like, you can't just talk shit about dude, man. Like, this dude has done a lot of shit behind the scenes to help a lot of fighters that ain't even. It's fighters that has been in the same type of shit that AB been in, but they shit never got to the media. You know what I'm saying?
He need a shrink, yo. He needs somebody to talk to, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
he needs somebody to talk to.
He need a shrink, yo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He needs somebody to talk to, and he need to, he's got to calm down.
Stop talking to the cameras, yo. Like a lot of that stuff, he should say in private to one person and just to get it out. Like
Right.
if you already know that Al, like when you came out and said Al owe you money, and then came out a day or however long after that and retracted it with the oh well, I know he did this or whatever. Like, bro, that's some see. You was venting. You need to stop venting to media. That's his problem. Stop venting to media and cameras, bro. That you know a lot of people, just talk to them, and they probably already heard your vent. And that's the sad thing about it. It's a lot of shit he just need to get over, for real. Get over it. Get on with your career. I see you with Don King, and I don't know if he know Don King used to be a gangster. I don't know if he know.
Well, he know that. Don King is from Ohio, so Adrien Broner know who Don King is. Don
Okay,
King is an Ohio, you know what I'm saying, boss. So he know not to act the fool with Don King either. And he know if he act the fool, he ain't gonna get paid either.
Yep, Don King known for holding your funds out this bitch.
Yeah.
Don King will hold your funds fast as shit for
Motherfucker be
acting
like,
time. You better not say this shit about Don King though.
motherfucker be like, hey, Don, you said I was getting $6 million for this fight. Why my check only say $3 million? Don be like, boy, let me tell you something. How much you think them towels cost at that hotel? Boy, them towels, them was Persian towels. Them was made from Egyptian cotton. You know what I'm saying? We had nothing but the best. How much did that prostitute cost? That wasn't no regular prostitute. The pussy was good, wasn't it? That bitch come straight from Egypt. All that kind of dumb shit. Yeah, that bitch was $14 million. All that stupid ass shit. Have them all fucked up in the game. Boxing fan times 4 in the super chat. Salute, homie. Appreciate the love. He says, AB, the type that won't get it until it's too late. Yeah. Well, I hope he get it now, man. I really do. I hope he get it now. Queen 71 said he was shitting on Al after he get over with Black Prime. Yeah. Let me see here. My brother Kamal Oz in the super chat, showing love, coming through with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support, homie. He says, I'm eagerly waiting on your video on De La Hoya criticizing Canelo for cherry picking the British fighter. Can you do a video on Jarrell Big Baby Miller recent IFL interview exposing Eddie Hearn for hypocrisy on PDs? I got you, man. I'm only gonna do these videos for you, come on, Oz, because I really can't stand boxing. I talk boxing in the morning at this time every day. But after I get done talking about this shit, I don't be want to talk about boxing. I'm like, fuck boxing, but I'm gonna do them videos for you, bro. I got you. Constantine 752 in the super chat. Appreciate the support, homie. To 78, the coolest big dude on YouTube. What up, BF and Ash? What's happening with it, Constantine? Salute. You know how I get down, man. Yeah, 78 is the coolest, you dig? What's up, Ricky Williams? What's happening with it? Homie Burt in the building. Snack Speed. Which channel? Tiz Frank. Smash that like button, ladies and gents. All right, so check it out, y'all. What's up, William Old School? All right, so Ashley, me and Calais Red talked about this too. On Friday, we talked about who we think Adrien Broner should fight. I believe AB should fight. I think Don King should put him in there with a straight chump ass dude, like create a great white hype situation, and just go in here and let AB shine. Let him shine on some weak ass dude. You know what I'm saying? And if the dude can talk good shit, if they create the right atmosphere behind it, I think the fight will sell. So, what's your take on it? Who you think AB should fight?
I think he should fight an easy touch too. But Don King know how to market him. Not Don King gonna get his money's worth. He gonna squeeze his ass like a fresh ass lemon. He gonna squeeze every ounce and drop that he can get out of Adrien Broner's ass. I know he is, man. So, is he fighting at what weight class is he fighting at? 140, Adrien Broner?
AB is fighting at 147, I thought. Maybe he is fighting at 140. He should be fighting at 147.
He's a welterweight? Oh my god. I don't think he can do it, man. I don't think he can fight at welterweight.
You know, AB be or they saying in the chat 140. Well, you know, AB
Okay.
AB walking around like 200 pounds and shit. But see, it sounds like a lot, but him and Ryan Garcia the same weight. Ryan Garcia just he be draining he get away with it because of his youth. He be draining himself down at 135, knocking out people. But now he crying about Tank putting a rehydration clause. Bro, everybody seen Ryan Garcia walking around with them big ass Dwight Howard shoulders and shit, bro. Like, dude, you fucking heavyweight and shit. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Crybaby ass nigga. Nigga get my nerve with that crying and shit.
All right, he fight at 140. Who should he fight? 140 got a lot of killers in it. Got a lot of good ass names, and the fact that Adrien Broner don't let his hands go, I don't really know who he can fight. Probably a straight up no motherfucking name. Or who the fuck is this guy? Like, that's who he needs to fight. Like, I don't know one name that it would be good to put in Adrien Broner with his first fight back. Nah, you right. You need to put something in to let the people know that he's back and he looks better than ever. Because in my opinion, what's his last fight, Santiago? Wasn't that the last fight that Adrien Broner had? Since then, Santiago got washed by Gary Antoine Russell at 140. And since then, just recently, he got washed by Mario Barrios at 147.
Mm-hmm.
And he won that fight versus Santiago, but it didn't look like it to me. Like, they gave him the victory, but he lost that shit, in my opinion. You lost that shit versus Santiago was giving him the blues. Anybody with like a high punch output would not be good to put Adrien Broner in against. And a lot of them fighters at 140, if they don't have a high punch output, they got a lot of pop.
Right.
And a lot of them are young.
Yes, sir.
I could think of 17 fighters off the top of my head that would probably beat Adrien Broner. I can't think of one fighter that he should fight immediately coming back. I need to see him back.
You know, he got to fight some Liam Callum type bum ass dudes. We talked about it on Friday. Some dudes from Scotland and shit like that.
Scotland.
Yeah, give him some Scotland cats up in there. Some Conor McLeod type motherfuckers and shit. You know what
Somebody
I'm saying?
from the UK. Yeah, one of them off of Eddie Hearn roster at 140 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He should see if Mr. Gary Russell want to fight.
I don't like that fight. I don't like that fight for AB. He needs some easy work. He needs some easy breezy work. But AB should take a guy from 130 pounds.
Coming up. Yeah, coming up is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, take a guy from 130 that's a chump. He already a chump at 130, and then bring him up to 147. And if AB can't watch that dude, then he just got retired. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You can't watch a dude like that. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? My brother, I am Trill Will in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the love.
To go.
He said, salute General and Queen Ashley, LDBC versus everybody. These are facts, sir. Salute. Salute to the homie.
I am Trill Will. Montana Love. Oh, man.
Nah, AB versus Montana Love. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that right now. What you think? You want to see that, Ash?
Rob Duno and Rob Salka. Rob Salka still fight? Damn,
well, we can bring him back. We can find Rob Salka. Whatever he's doing, we can find him. Rob Salka probably a grandfather right now, chilling.
Duno's probably the one for real, yo. Duno ain't shit. Duno lost to damn near everybody. He lost to Frank Martin stopped Duno. Ryan, I think, stopped Duno. Is Duno the same guy Shakur Stevenson fought, or no? Is that somebody else? I don't even know, but Duno probably be the one. Duno might be the one. No, not Rolly. Rolly probably yanked the shit out of AB, yo. No bullshit. Get AB on the ropes, it'd be Yank City. Fortuna's washed, bro. He should just retire. For real.
Fortuna
Just
fish sandwich. Fuck him, man.
Barrios look good though. Barrios look good. Barrios would be too much for AB right now. Barrios look good.
Yeah.
Barrios look good whooping the person that he barely beat. He was whooping the shit out of. I think Fonseca buried. And
come on, Oz. Salute to the homie. Come on, Oz. In the super chat, he said thoughts on Big Baby saying he wants to retire AJ. Well, Jarrell Miller, to me, is in no position to say he want to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man got caught cheating several times. Even when he knew they caught him, that didn't deter him from keep cheating. He kept taking shit. Like, this nigga got a problem. He took the biggest payday of his career, the biggest moment, life-changing moment of his career, and fucked it up because he wasn't confident enough in himself to go in here and smash the gas on AJ. And, and that's his fault. So now he want everybody to feel sorry for him and act like somebody did him wrong. Like, bro, at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn don't owe you shit, bro. You was a pawn on the chessboard, all designed to protect the king. You were just there to protect the king. You thought you was somebody special when you was running around here shitting on Wilder and shitting on everybody else, but Eddie Hearn used you just like he used Luis King Kong Ortiz. You was all pawns, bro. Understand that, bro. So I'll talk about it more in the video. Boxing Fan Times 4 in the super chat. Appreciate the support, homie. He says, you think Ryan could ask for an exemption for the IV for rehydration? And if so, how effective can it be to help with rehydration? Well, IV will work great with rehydration, but Ryan doesn't need that. He doesn't need that. He's not being drained, bro. This is what people have to realize about Ryan. This is what irritates me. He's not being drained. Ryan Garcia is a career 135-pound fighter. He's now fighting Tank Davis at a catch weight of 136. So he has an extra pound of fluid in his system now for this fight. Plus, you can rehydrate up to 146. How is that a problem? Like, bro, that's all the water you need. How much water you need in your system?
Man, who the fuck this is all smoke and mirrors.
This is some straight bullshit. This whole conversation. What's your thoughts on it, Ash?
Ryan Garcia just weighed in. He weighed himself, and he was 146 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday. You know what I mean? And the second weigh-in is in the morning of the fight. Not close to the time of the fight, in the morning of the fight. So him saying all of this shit, making people believe that he's going to enter the ring at 146 is definitely far from the truth. He's going to be in the ring over 150 pounds anyway. The rehydration clause or whatever, him only being able to gain 10 pounds is for he won't bulk up to over 160. That's just right. That's only so if he really want to bulk up that much weight the day of the fight, he gonna be sluggish and this, that, and the third. If he didn't have that weight clause in, he can be whatever. He can be 160, 170, whatever the fuck he want, because he'll have a whole day and some change to rehydrate. And like I said, like a lot of these fighters normally fight 25 pounds under their weight class. Like that's normal. Everybody walk around 25 pounds higher than what they weigh in at. And I played a video with Breadman. He was saying Caleb Plant only weighed 168 pounds for an hour of his whole life. That's what I'm saying. Like they just make the weight and blow back up. They're not walking around at their weigh-in. I mean the weight that they fight at. They're not walking around at that weight. Like people that fight at 135 after they weigh in, they're not walking around at 135 all day. They're not. They're not walking in at one. They're not walking in the ring at 135 or none of that shit.
Right.
Everybody
they come to the ring as welterweights at least.
Exactly. Everybody cuts at least 25 pounds. So if they can cut 25 pounds just to make weight perfectly 2-3 times a year, how hard do y'all think it is to gain 10 pounds in a day or two? It's not that hard, because all they're doing is putting in fluids and a heavy meal, and then the next day they eat again. They're not working out for real. They're like, the working out, the training, all that shit is over. Like, people, everybody damn near, not everybody, but 90% of fighters fight 25 pounds at least under they walk around weight. All of them do. So Ryan Garcia coming in talking about this is because he don't really have nothing to talk about. With these 2 press conferences that they have, Ryan don't really have nothing to talk about when it comes to his skill that we haven't heard before. He doesn't really have nothing to say about Tank that we haven't heard before. All he's talking about is his left hook and then a bunch of negative shit. He doesn't really have nothing to say. That's why he up there saying the same shit over and over and over again. He don't really have nothing to say about the fight itself. That's why he just keep talking about the weight class and how he's so small and all this bullshit, bruh. You can't bitch about your weight if you signed to come in the fight. And who the fuck would care if you about to get 10, 15? You about to get all of these millions of dollars and you want us to care about a few pounds?
Right.
And you said it yourself that Gervonta Davis is the only person you can fight. The only person you can fight to give you the respect you think you deserve. Bro, do you know how big of a crock of shit that is? Like, nobody even said that he was the face of boxing ever for you to be the face of boxing if you beat him. And then you crying about you got all of these advantages. He sat there and admitted that he haven't fought a fighter his height and I don't know how long. When he fought Luke Campbell, that's why he got dropped. Kept saying it's a great shot, it's a tricky shot. That motherfucker threw a body shot and then a straight up top and landed on your ass and dropped you. Like, there's nothing tricky about that shit, yo. It's the way that Ryan Garcia talk. When you think about the shit that he's saying, you know he don't know shit about boxing for real. This motherfucker is up here, but he's fronting like shit, man. He can fight. Yeah, he can fight. Yes, he's a boxer. He's a professional boxer. Yes, he did some shit in the amateurs. Yes, he beat some people. Yes, but they were young and dumb too. The people that he beating right now are straight up nobodies. And they go into that ring scared of this motherfucker's left hook. You can tell. They're not even fighting right, especially for Tuna's ass that just left. That motherfucker came in the ring fat as shit. He didn't even try to fight Ryan Garcia. This right here is a different ball game. Ain't nobody scared of Ryan. You know what time it is. And after he take this L, he should just get the fuck up out of boxing, for real. Because he ain't going to do shit else with his career after this L. He ain't going to fight nobody of any substance. He's not going to fight no true-ass names. He ain't going to fight nobody after he take this L. And for real, I see him retiring on his stool like Tank did the last motherfucker. For real.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what when Tank get done with Ryan needs to just go ahead, hit me up, say 78. Look, man, I don't know where to go from here. You know what I'm saying? And what I'll do is I'll set you up nicely. And get you your own OnlyFans and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll manage you, and then you can go over there and do feet fetishes and all that kind of weird shit y'all be doing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Hill in the super chat. Salute, homie. Much love, much appreciation. He says, Adrien Broner versus Conor McGregor. Nah, I don't like that fight either. Don't like that one either. McGregor too good. AB need a straight chump ass dude right now just to get back in the game. Smash the like button. We need 400 thumbs up in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Boxing fan times 4 in the super chat. Salute, homie. Said Rod Soccer was campaigning to build the well. What the well? Last I heard, campaign to build the wall. Oh, build the wall. Some Donald Trump shit. Okay. Yeah, Trump. They say Trump might go to jail. That's what they say. I don't believe that shit though. I mean, Trump ain't going to jail. White folk always acting like they can lock somebody up. Ain't even locking you up. Let me see here. Come on, Oz in the super chat. Salute, homie. He says AB versus the dude from China, I guess, Rosado or uh, Danny O'Connor. I like Danny O'Connor. That's a good name. That's a good Irish type name. Somebody get their ass whooped. That's a good name right there. What's up, J Mac? I see you in the building. My brother Willie Lowe in the building. Brother Tate Jones up in here. What's happening with it? Let's see what we got here. Jay in the super chat. Appreciate the love. Says, can you please cook Zerto 120 12-pound over? I didn't watch the fight, bro. I didn't watch the fight.
There was no fight. There was no fight.
Oh, so they canceled it because he was over?
Yeah. They canceled it because he was overweight. Zerto came in, I think, 12 pounds, they said. 12 pounds overweight.
Yeah, that don't surprise me. All these guys are fighting.
It's not even a mistake. That's not even a mistake.
No. But what's happening, Ash, like you pointed out earlier, so many of these fighters today are cutting weight to make weight. They're cutting 20-plus pounds. It's very rare that you see a guy that walk around and he only got to cut 10 pounds to make weight or 5 pounds to make weight, like back in the day. Nowadays, all these guys are cutting 20, 30 pounds to make weight, unless you like a heavyweight. The rest of them guys is cutting crazy dumb weight. So it's like, what the fuck are y'all doing out here? Like, fucking Zerto. Who was Zerto supposed to fight? Some chump ass dude?
He was fighting Rosado.
Oh, that's right, Gabe Rosado.
Yeah.
He was supposed to fight Gabe. That's right. Well, at the end of the day, I'm not surprised by dude. Dude is supposed to be light heavyweight anyway. Zerto, he's supposed to be a light heavyweight to a cruiserweight. You know, and he been getting away with it forever. Y'all got to watch very closely with Benavidez too. We're gonna talk about that. Watch closely with Benavidez because Benavidez is supposed to have been a light heavyweight, but he's been getting away with it with his youth. But sooner or later, that shit gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, that shit gonna stop. Let me see here. Mr. Punch Out Boxing and MMA, salute to you in the super chat. He says, just signed up to the new Patreon tier. Salute 78, salute to you, homie. Appreciate you. I was supposed to do a video with with Cali Enigma. I'm gonna get that done though. Me and Cali got a collaboration coming. Let me see here. Willie Lowe say who I'm riding with the fight. With who? What fight? What fight you talking about, Willie? All right. So now let's get to this question here. Let's move on and get to oh, wait a minute. We got Zachariah Hill in the super chat coming through with the 20-piece chicken nugget salute. He says Tank, he says 78 Tank isn't going to beat Ryan. B-Hop is working with Ryan in the whole rehydration clause after the catch weigh-in got me questioning Tank's confidence since he didn't do that to any other fighter that he fought. But Zachariah Hill, listen to this, bro. Once again, I'm going to ask you a question. Tank Davis is the A side. Do we agree to that, right? He's the A side. Why is Ryan, who's already fighting above his weight he's been fighting at, why did he need to weigh any more than 146 on the night of the fight? We're talking about the morning of the fight, actually, because the weigh-in, the same day weigh-in is done in the morning of the fight. So you got all day after that to put on more weight if you want to. So the morning of the fight, so he got weigh-in at 136, and then the next morning, he has to weigh in at 146, welterweight. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Well, I'm fucking bewildered that people are mad at Tank because of this fucking clause. Canelo been doing this shit for years.
Yo, I was just about to say that. Canelo, bro. Hold on. Like this. Canelo. Hold up. My bad. Canelo is the guy that didn't have a weight class that always fought at a catch weight. All right. He moved up in weight at weight classes that he physically isn't supposed to be in and made bigger guys come down in weight to fight him at a catch weight that he made up, okay? And have they precious titles on the line as they fight in this catch weight to fight Canelo, and he put a rehydration clause on it. So Canelo did this shit for years.
Ash, 1 second. I gotta address this guy here.
Oh, okay, bet.
Real quick, this is troll. I love it. Look at this guy. 78, low IQ sus. He said LDBC sus. Ladies and gentlemen, you see that picture that he's showing of me right there? That's me in 2011.
I didn't even think it was
that. Means that nigga has had that picture on his computer for fucking 20 years, doing God knows what with that picture, waiting for the day. Why do you niggas got pictures of me on your fucking computer this old? That picture is not on my Instagram. That's an old picture I posted years ago. Why do you got that picture, dog? These niggas are creeps. I'm telling you, they creeps. Y'all better watch out for these suspect ass niggas. I'm trying to tell you, you niggas be jacking off to your shit, man. My bad, Ash. Go ahead, though.
That's a good point, though. Yeah. Yeah, that picture forever, if that's the case. But yes, Canelo used to do that to everybody, and I bet that guy, Zachary Hill, you probably never really had no problem with him doing it. You know, people call him the face of boxing from doing that shit. That's where it stemmed from, because he wasn't the face of boxing when he lost to Floyd, and after that soon after that is when he started doing his catchweight shit, and he's been on it ever since then, moving up in weight, making champions put their titles on the line against him, moving down, making them move down in weight and stay down in weight and shit. Like, bro, this ain't the first time it's happened, and the reason why Gervonta Davis never did that to any other fighter, because he ain't never had a catchweight until now. That's why. If he would have fought him at 135, maybe it wouldn't have been no catchweight. If it still would have been a catchweight, it still don't matter to me, because he got to weigh in the morning. You ask Brett, you look at that video that interview that Brett man put out, and stuff that fighters and promoters say all the time, managers, trainers and stuff, not promoters, but managers and trainers say all the time, like when it comes to weight and shit, like it's not what you think. It's really not. Ryan Garcia can be in the ring at 155 pounds when he fight Tank. You'll believe it. Because he's already 146 right now. He's just crying about that. He was crying so hard. Ryan Garcia sat right there after the first press conference. Well, before the first press conference, looked right in the camera and was like, I'm very hungry. I'm very thirsty. I'm on a strict diet. I said, no, this motherfucker didn't just bitch about being hungry and thirsty and shit. That's the first boxer I've ever seen say that shit in my life. He's over here crying about being hungry and thirsty and that he's on a strict diet. This man is just, it's built-in bullshit. He already knows he's going to lose. That's why he's saying all of this shit. And it don't even matter. It really don't matter. What he's saying don't matter. You win 146 right now. You got a whole, a month until the fight happened? Bro, you can lose 10 more pounds in a month, or you shouldn't even be fighting that. You shouldn't even ask to fight him at 135. You should be fighting somebody that's fight at 140, for real. If you can't do it, you can't do it. Move on with your life and your career and fight somebody else. But you signed this contract and you about to get, 8 figures when you fight Gervonta Davis, and when you get knocked out, you still going to get a lot of other shit other than money. You're still gonna get more recognition, more people gonna want to fight you, et cetera, et cetera. Like this ain't the end. This motherfucker know what he did by signing that contract. But he's gonna weigh in, make 136 the morning of the fight, make 146, and that night he can gain 4 pounds easy to make 150. He can gain 5 more. It will be 9 pounds total, and he'll be 155 pounds in the ring. So what's the excuse? Like, what's really good? He probably feel 100% fine after that second weigh-in, and he rehydrate up, and there's nothing to say. And he know this shit. His team know it. Like, that's the only person crying about the rehydration clause is Ryan. Joe Goosen didn't say shit about the weight, the rehydration, making it, or nothing. How come he's not complaining about it? If it was a real problem, the trainer would be complaining too.
And the thing is, fucking Tank, remember how everybody used to clown Tank and say Tank look like a cabbage patch and shit. Tank go up to 200 pounds, 190, all that shit. Okay, so if Tank is saying he coming in shape, this is the biggest fight of his career, why can't you have the same mentality? Why are you fucking crying about this shit? You ain't even got no fat on you and shit. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Man, this is a built-in excuse, and I'm sick of Ryan Garcia punk ass already. Boxing fan times 4. Salute to you in the super chat, homie. He said that pick from 78 Fight News page. Facts, bro. That's an old ass pick. You know what I'm saying? That's back when the nigga had abs and shit. And this nigga still got that fucking pick. He even saved it to his computer, jacking off to it like a creep. You know what I'm saying? Coach Amber, salute to the lovely Coach Amber in the super chat. Appreciate the support. She says, there should be no crying from Ryan because at Nationals, you have to make weight 4 or 5 times in a row. Yeah, Ryan he's just a crybaby coward. Crybaby coward right now. Trying to have a built-in excuse in case he lose. And guarantee you, if he loses this fight to Tank, he gonna say the weight affected him. He might not say it in the ring, but in the post-fight interview, he gonna be saying shit like, yeah, I just tried too much, the weight, trying to cut weight and I couldn't rehydrate properly, all that stupid shit. Bro, 10 pounds of water in your system overnight is a lot of weight. That's a lot of fucking weight. Okay, you shouldn't even really be draining that much water out of your system. So that means you're really supposed to be fighting at 140 or 147, Ryan. Right? So, but you're trying to get over on fighting these little guys and shit with your big ass. Zachariah Hill.
And then talk like you're doing some shit.
Right. Salute Zachariah Hill in the super chat. Appreciate the support, homie. He said with the 10-piece chicken nugget. He said 78. To answer your question, big bro, I'm not saying that it's wrong. I just question it because he hasn't done it to anyone else, like Barrios, and I don't like Canelo for doing it either. Yeah, I hear you what you're saying, but this is my point, bro. I hear what you're saying. I do. I don't care. Tank is the A side. He should be able to flex his A side. He should be able to do that however he wants. Remember, people said the same thing about Floyd and Pacquiao. When Floyd asked Pacquiao for a drug test because of some shit he heard, and people say, oh, he never asked nobody else for a drug test. He never asked, why is he asking Pacquiao, but he never asked nobody else for drugs? Because I didn't hear what I heard about everybody else, what I'm hearing about Pacquiao. So maybe Tank has heard, man, Ryan big ass be walking around here 200 pounds, solid, ripped, no fat on him. Well, how he do that? I don't know. Well, shit, fuck that. If we fighting at catchweight at 136, he shouldn't be no more than a welterweight in the ring. That's fair. He giving you 2 weight classes to go up. 2 weight classes. Like, come on, bro. How many weight classes do this nigga Ryan Garcia need?
Ryan want to live inside of the loophole. It's a loophole. This weight class is for a reason. You're really not like it's crazy that somebody can walk around like 180 and suck themselves down to 135, yo. Like, not everybody can do that shit. So y'all are living. It's a lot of fighters that live in a loophole. Like Rolly lives in the loophole. He'll admit, and his father and his team will admit that he walk around like 180 and he can make 135. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you in the ring are 2, 3, 4 different weight classes up from the person you fighting. And nobody, his opponent, like Tank ain't 135 in the ring either, but I guarantee you Tank has fought at least 5 fighters that outweighed him by 15 pounds while they were fighting in the ring. Because he's a small guy anyway. He rehydrates, but not as big as everybody else. And for Ryan Garcia to be so big, I can understand it. But like I said, this is the first time Tank ever had a catchweight fight. That's why the rehydration calls. That's why he didn't do it to Barrios. That's why he didn't do it to nobody else, because he fought him at their weight class, yo. This is a fight. Barrios is a fight that Tank wanted. Nobody on Tank team wanted it, and they went to Barrios and said that Tank wanted to fight. That was Tank's idea. Ryan Garcia is somebody that clout chased his way into this position. So he should have fought at 135 at the weight class he was fighting at his entire career. But if that's the case, Ryan Garcia's team, and was this what Tank's team said? Ryan Garcia's team is Ryan. He the one who said 136. He the one who went up 1 pound. They said cool, and that it is what it is now. He ain't had to sign for the fight. He could have negotiated for another pound or another, but that's not what happened. Like, so we have a fight, especially if he makes weight, we have a fight, and hopefully he'll knock his head into the rafters.
Yes, indeed. Salute to my brother Drew Titan in the building. I see you, homie. Queen 71 in here, lusting after the brother Tank. Queen, I'm not going to let you come in here and sexualize these brothers. I'm sorry. Nothing to happen. Boxer fan times 4 in the super chat salute. He say Porter never complained when they did it to him versus AB. Yeah, I complained about it, but Porter definitely didn't complain. I remember he didn't complain about that. Big Dog Willie, what's happening with it? In the super chat salute, he says Khan can KO Hagler, Leonard, Hearns, and Duran. Facts. Yeah, y'all gotta forgive it's my slow cousin. You know what I'm saying? My grandma be making me take him outside and shit. You know, y'all gotta forgive him. He be saying random stuff sometimes. Come on, Oz in the super chat. Appreciate the love, homie. He says if Pacquiao goes through with his Conor Ben fight in the Middle East, he better bring Alex Ariza back and also add Memo Heredia to his team. That's the only way Pacquiao can beat Conor Ben. And Conor Ben, make no mistake about it, Conor Ben is trash to me. You know what I'm saying? He's not a what's up, Live Life Real. Conor Ben is not a world beater or some shit. I don't think highly of him, but he can punch hard and he's juicing. So if Pacquiao old ass needs some money and he finna let them finesse him into this fight, he better be juiced up himself. He better take the creme de la creme of juice. Because if he come in there fighting Conor Ben with no juice, Pacquiao ass gonna get knocked the fuck out. He'll get hit upside his head. Pacquiao gonna be in a coma, all that bullshit. And I ain't feeling sorry for nobody because he knew what he was doing. This man just got caught taking steroids and now you want to fight him. Fuck you, bro. I ain't feeling sorry for you. Squirrely in the super chat, salute homie, says, can y'all tell me anybody Ryan can beat at 140? We'll talk about that. Let's talk about that after he fight Tank. Can the nigga fight Tank first? Todd French 600 in the super chat, salute homie. He says, and this is why I can't wait until Tank super glue Ryan back to the canvas. I hope it sounds like Velcro when they get him up after the decapitation. Yeah. Zachariah Hill, salute homie, back in that super chat. He said 78. I just don't want to hear excuses from fam. That's all, bro. Yeah, bro, this is what I'm telling you. Ryan gonna give excuses, period. Okay? Ryan is gonna give us. That's why all this is strategic by Ryan. Him talking about the rehydration clause and all that, he's trying to give excuses built in already in case he loses, bro. That's all it is. And I want y'all to know something. The guy that keep coming over here with this page, that's the same dude who be having that page, Blue Blood Owns for 9. That's the same dude. That's the same cat. Yeah, I told y'all he's a troll. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be giving anybody no wrench on my page. That dude's a troll. You know what I'm saying? He been a troll the whole time. You see here. Snacks B in the super chat. Salute, homie. Much love, much appreciation. He says, salute, General. You put me back in business. I appreciate it, homie. Salute, Ash. Salute, homie. Yeah. I put you back in business, but I'm watching. You on probation, brother. You know what I'm saying? You're on probation. I'm watching everybody. If I give you a wrench, I'm watching you. I'm going to see how everything work out. You dig? Salute to my homie Snacks B, though. But yeah, all right, Ash, let's get to the smoke. Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was set to fight David Benavidez. And Caleb Plant went to a gym in Las Vegas that he usually does his Vegas training camps at, I guess. And basically, the gym owner wanted him to leave because he felt like Caleb Plant should be paying him like $5+ grand for the training camp. But Caleb Plant is saying I always pay this guy like $2,000 after my fights and shit, couple $1,000 after my fights. So why is he tripping now? So it was a big hoopla. Benavidez Senior put it out on Instagram or something like that, on Twitter or whatever. And it's been a big hoopla. Caleb Plant responded to that by saying, look, man, I always get this dude a couple $1,000 after training camp, but I'm not going to pay his rent. He want me to pay his rent for the month to use his gym, and I'm not going to do it. How you feel about that, Ash?
You said
Caleb Plant.
You said he usually pay after camp.
Right.
Camp ain't over.
Right.
Camp not over. The fight ain't over. It didn't happen yet. That's like somebody that wants you to pay ahead of time before you ever paid, and you've been doing business with this person for years. They got your shit up on their walls and all of that stuff, and now they want you to pay ahead of time instead of the usual time, and it's double. How many people would actually do that? Especially, he said 20. I think the most he said was $2,500, and now you want them to pay $5,000. That's double.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, after you get this service, you usually pay after his service is done. He wants it now, and it's double. I believe Caleb Plant. I believe you want him to pay for something that he usually don't pay for. This is something else. And I think Caleb said he wants me to keep paying his dues. So he probably did this shit before. Like, if he's not getting no profit off your gym, he shouldn't be paying your rent out this motherfucker in the first place. And what are you doing with your own money that you can't pay your own damn rent? I bet his rent is $5,000 because that's not cheap for a gym rent. That's probably the whole fucking rent, not even a piece of a whole thing.
Yeah, that's what his rent. He said his rent is like $6,000. Well, according to him, the trainer said his rent is $6,000 a month, and plus he got other members there paying dues and shit. So why do you need Caleb Plant to pay your whole rent? Like, if you and Caleb had that worked out already, where he say, hey, "I'm gonna bless you and pay the rent," that's one thing. But if you already making money from Caleb Plant name, with him even being associated with your gym, people want to train where the chap train. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already making money off his name, and you want him to cover all costs. Like, that's kind of, see, that sound like a nigga been in gambling debt in Vegas and want somebody else to cover that shit for him.
Don't got no money. Yeah, he don't got the rent. And I seen a video. Shout out to Mike Biggs Boxing. I seen that shit. He posted a short, or maybe no, it was a video. And I seen all the footage. Okay. Caleb Plant was trying to take his stuff, and so I think his wife was trying to help him take his stuff, his banners and stuff off the wall. And he was like, really, Caleb, and trying to keep it on the wall and stuff like that. And he kept saying, the owner kept saying how he got a birthday party coming in. So yeah, that's proof right there that you making a business off of Caleb's name by having the stuff in there. Or else, why would his banners matter if you got a party coming in? So what? What does his banners have to do with your kids coming in? Right. Because it's the influence, it's morale. You using them for morale, and then don't want to respect his pockets at that, or his intelligence by trying to make him pay for the dues or whatever. And why record it? Why are you recording it? Like, that's the worst part of all of it. Why? Just let the shit happen. Why are you recording it? Like, you didn't have to let everybody know that. Now everybody gonna cook on the situation, and you the one who look like a slime ball, bro.
Right.
You look like you sell used shit. You look like a slime ball.
You sell used toilet paper for $13.
Bro, you just look like a slime ball now. Like, he should be able to take his shit off the wall, because in his opinion, he probably never coming back. And he sat there and was like, wasn't it a time limit on these banners? Or didn't you say that I can have them? I'm like, yo, how you gonna be petty and then want somebody to have some remorse after you did during your whole petty election? Like, get the fuck out of here, yo. You should let him take his banners and get the fuck out. If that's the case, you should just let him train and then see what you can get out the man after training camp is over. Get your half and then try to get your half somewhere else. But who pays to use the damn gym in the first place? Like, where'd all that money go? You're right. Man got gambling debts, or he ended that Booker sugar or something. I don't even know.
Yeah, something going on. My brother, live life real. What's happening with it, homie? You know what it is, bro. Zachariah Hill in the super chat. Appreciate the support, bro. Says 78. If Ryan fights tall, he wins easy. But if he fights with emotion and tries to slug it out with Tank, he loses. That's my take on it, fam. Salute to you. Appreciate your take. I don't know, bro. I think Ryan, not only does he have to fight tall, he has to have some movement. He got to use his legs. He got to be able to box. But while using his legs and giving angles, because if Ryan fight standing tall, and he just stands still, and he got no upper body or he got no movement, he just standing stiff, he gonna get fucking flatlined unless Tank just suck. You know what I'm saying? If Tank just suck, and we got Tank totally overrated, and that's the only way Tank is gonna get fucked up by Ryan. I don't see it. All right. Now, the topic of the show is Errol Spence Jr. wants Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin, his fighter at 135. Shakur Stevenson raises his hand and says, I'll be your huckleberry. Ash, what do you think of that fight, Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin at 135?
Who said that he'll be the huckleberry?
Shakur Stevenson accepted the challenge. I thought he did.
It didn't look
he?
like that. It didn't look like that to me.
Well,
it looked like
it's
recently somebody said that your boy is not, basically Keyshawn is not. I think he added Stevenson and said your boy ain't beating Frank. And Stevenson said, I'll put 300K on it. Make it, I'll put 300K on it. And then Errol Spence replied, no, save that money for yourself just in case Devin Haney moves up. So it sounds like to me that Shakur Stevenson is talking about Keyshawn Davis fighting Frank Martin, not himself.
I thought Shakur also said he'll take the fight. He wants all the smoke or something. Or maybe I'm tripping. I thought I seen that.
Nope. And the first thing he said was the first thing that was said was, I think Errol said something about Shakur and him. And he did say, set it up. He said, I'm with it or whatever. He did say, I'm with it. That's the first thing that Shakur said when he replied to Errol. He said that he was with it. And then in came Keyshawn Davis saying, please let me fuck him up or some shit like that. Bro, please let me fuck him up towards Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur said, laugh out loud, you can have a nigga. I'm looking for the big fish. And ever since then, Shakur has been talking about Keyshawn Davis tweet that he's been tweeting back and forth about Keyshawn Davis fighting Frank Martin. So it don't seem like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like he want to fight. He basically said, I got it in my phone. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna find it. Because he basically said that, you know, the other dude can have a fight. You know what I'm saying? That Keyshawn can have a fight. Hold on, I'm going to find it.
Yeah, I want to see this joint because I mean, it's interesting. Lightweight got some heat down there, but I want to know how the fight gonna get made when Bob Arum ain't finna let Shakur do shit. Shakur want to fight people, but Bob Arum ain't finna let him fight nobody. It don't matter what Shakur say. He got the heart, but he ain't got the freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all that is.
He don't got the freedom.
He got the freedom.
Damn.
It's like a chick.
Where is that?
It's like a chick. You talking to a chick on the porch, coming from the corner store in the hood. You walk past, you see her on the porch sitting there smoking her Newport 100, and you try to holler at her. She want to give you some pussy. She really want to give you some pussy, but she got a crazy ass nigga, and she like, look, I can't even do it because this nigga here. She's like, I want to fuck you, but this nigga, you know, he find out he gonna kill both of them. Like, your ego getting away. That nigga ain't gonna kill me. I'll kill that nigga. Nigga ain't gonna kill me. That's Bob Arum. Bob Arum is pimping. He ain't playing no games with him. Shakur can't do nothing he want to do.
All right. Let me see. Let me turn the camera on.
Okay, it says LOL. Let me see. Oh, right there. LOL, you can have the nigga. I want all the big fish. I want the big fish. Something. I can't see that word. I was just.
I want the big fish anyway.
Okay.
Hold up. Can I make it bigger? Yep.
Okay, there we go.
I want the big fish anyway. I was just letting him know I don't duck, no action. Talking about Errol Spence. And then this is what Keyshawn came in and said. Shakur, let me fuck him up.
Oh, porn on the screen.
Huh?
Some porn came on the screen for a second. No, I'm fucking with you, ass. I want to see if you're gonna panic and shit. Some people panic like, oh shit, no, ass like, no, ass like, what? Ain't got no porn on my shit.
I was looking at the chat like, what? Where's the...
I want to see if you're gonna panic. No, some people panic with the porn.
Video on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Nope. That's funny as hell. But nah, this like he told Errol Spence that he was with it. And then Keyshawn flew in and was like, please let me fuck him up. And he was like, you can have a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the big fish.
Right.
So it looked like Keyshawn Davis has been talking his way into it. And he added Frank Martin. And he said, come out, ghost, little ghost, wherever you are, boy, or some shit like that. And he said, I want some smoke, basically, And Frank Martin basically answered him with some smooth shit real back, but he want that fight. I know Frank want that fight. Shit, especially if he keep talking shit, like set it up. Frank is a man of little words, just like Errol Spence. I rock with it. I like it. He don't really got them Twitter fingers, and he don't really have a lot to say. But he down for the smoke, and that's what I'm with. I'm with that shit.
Yes, indeed. So who wins the fight if the fight does take place? Frank Martin and Shakur.
Oh shit, Frank Martin and Shakur. That's a hard one to tell, yo. In my opinion, it could be a 50-50 fight because, like, Frank Martin's not a pushover, in my opinion, and Shakur isn't. Frank Martin has the better feet. Both of them have good hand speed. I think Frank Martin has more pop than Shakur Stevenson. I think if Shakur Stevenson get close at any time during that fight, and he's close to him, seeing that Frank Martin is an inside and mid-range fighter, and he likes putting quick-ass combinations together, bro, it'll be difficult. I would say it's a 50-50 fight right now.
Okay. See, yeah, I'm conflicted about that fight. I really don't want to see that fight right now. I think it's other smoke. But I want to see Frank Martin versus Rolly Romero. Did Rolly move up already? I want to see
Rolly
Frank
is going to fight the champion at 140.
See, that's that fuck shit, man. How does they get a title shot? Unbelievable.
Exactly.
But whatever.
You get a lot after you get knocked out by Tank, I guess, bro. That shit look crazy as hell that he's getting that title fight, though. Over Gary Antoine, because he stepped away from the fight and in my opinion, that's what it looked like. And you let Rolly take the place. Like, in my opinion, Rolly ain't gonna fight nobody if he beat that dude. And the dude don't got no punching power, and he like waiting for punches. Like, he gonna yak that nigga to death on the ropes, in my opinion, man. Right. Rolly gonna fuck around and beat that dude.
Yeah, Rolly gonna fuck around and win. Boxing fan ×4, salute homie in the super chat. He says if Plant were to beat David like he did Jarrell and gets rematched with Canelo, and Brad tells him he wants more money to train him for Canelo, would Brad be in the wrong? I don't know what their contract is, so I can't say that. I don't even want to dwell on that. That's just starting shit. I mean, I don't know what their contract is. If Breadman is under contract with Caleb Plant to take a certain percentage, then that's what the fuck he got honored. I'm all about honoring your contract. You sign your name, give your word on some shit, then rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Rock with that shit until your contract date is up, and then you can renegotiate. Way Visual in the super chat. Appreciate the support. It says can't lie 78. A lot of people might not agree, but I don't think Shakur really wanted the Pitbull fight. Not saying he would have lost, but tough fight. Well, but to see, I disagree with that. Why wouldn't Shakur want the Pitbull fight? What's the evidence to suggest that Shakur don't want the Pitbull fight? That's just like, see, that's I can't agree with that. What has Pitbull Cruz done besides give Tank survive with Tank 12 rounds? You know what I'm saying? Why would Shakur Stevenson not want the Pitbull Cruz fight? I can't give him that kind of credit. Freddie Ball 7 in the super chat with the 5-piece chicken nugget says, I'm a big fan of Frank Martin, but no, he can't whoop Shakur. Maybe Keyshawn, but definitely not Shakur. Salute to Freddie Ball 7 in the super chat. Appreciate the support. What's up, Lala D? I see you in the building. BFTB said he gonna cook on Shakur today. Let me see here. Salute to everybody that's up in the building, y'all. All right. So Ash, tell the people they can find you first and foremost.
You guys can find me right here on Ash's Corner, right here on YouTube. I go live every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I make videos. I do shorts. I be around. I get around. I love boxing. I always watch boxing. I do have a Twitter page, and that's under Ashley's Corner as well. Ashley spelled with 2 E's, apostrophe S. Corner spelled with a K, like you said on the screen. I do have an IG. My IG page is candid_a.g. And I'll be around. You can catch me here every Monday, chilling with 78, talking about boxing. Go ahead, check out my channel. Sub to me, man. Rock with me.
Yes, indeed. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Ashley's Corner YouTube page. It's dope. She's talking that good boxing talk over there. Go check her out. I want to say thank y'all for joining us today. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chat. Everybody came through showing love today. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll be back in a minute with some NBA talk. Boxing Fan Times 4 in the Super Chat. Salute. So just asking since gym owner raised the fees on him. Oh, I feel you. Salute, homie. All right, y'all. We up out of here. Deuces.